Poor little fellas. When I think of their childhood, all those cute little maggots. Our story is about a man with nobler ambitions. He likes to kill human pests, and he does it in front of an audience. Now that's entertainment. So hang on to your hats, kiddies. This one's a real shocker.
Good evening, kiddies, and welcome to Crypt Cast, a companion podcast to Off Track. Each week, we will discuss an episode from Tales from the Crypt, celebrating what was one of the most entertaining series to come out of the 80s. This evening, I am your temporary Crypt Keeper, Ramrath. Now let's cut to the chase and let the good blood flow. Tonight's episode is titled The Man Who Was Death. After working for 2 years in the electric workshop of a penitentiary, the electrician Niles Talbot has been promoted to executioner, operating an electric chair, and he appreciates his job. When the death penalty is abolished in his state, Niles loses his job, but he decides to become a vigilante, punishing criminals that are released by the justice system, until the day that the death penalty is implemented again in the state. Written by Claudio Carvalho from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Now, the original air date of this episode was the 10th of June, 1989. It's officially Season 1, Episode 1. The stars of this creep show are William Sadler and Roy Brocksmith. William Sadler's best known for Man on the Ledge, Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, Die Hard 2, and also, almost ironically, The Green Mile, which of course is a very well known film regarding the death penalty and the electric chair, written by Stephen King, of course. He also played the janitor from the fantastic horror film Disturbing Behaviour.
Ratus. Aha! Excreta. Drag marks. Drag marks of a rat's tail.
What is it you got there?
It's an eradicator. Sounds are supposed to scare the rats away. You hear that?
Yeah.
Scary, ain't it? Piece of crap.
Yeah, in my opinion, perhaps his greatest and most likeable role. Now, Roy Brocksmith was born in 1945 and unfortunately passed away in 2001. Better known for Total Recall and, believe it or not, Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. So both Roy Brocksmith and William Sadler were in that together, ironically. As well as Star Trek, Tango and Cash, Arachnophobia, which was a brilliant film, and The War of the Roses, which I believe starred Roseanne and was a bit of a nut job of a film. Now, we're going to move on to the director, which is extremely interesting. His name is Walter Hill, and he's known for some of the greatest works around today. Recently, and to Alter Ego's great protest, he produced Prometheus, and is currently producing Prometheus 2. In fact, this is the man who produced both the original Alien film, Aliens, and therefore has rights to anything the terrifying aliens have ever been attached to. Fantastic director, and he's done some, I believe, about 25 pieces of writing that have been put to film. He's also done quite a bit of directing as well, equally as much. Tops. This episode is, of course, the very first episode of Tales of the Crypt, and for that reason alone, it is special. It is narrated with gusto by William Sadler himself, and he plays the character Niles Talbot remarkably well.
I'm a country boy, but I like the city. You know? It's big, it's dirty, lets you know what it really is. But at night, there's all those lights. It's real pretty, isn't it? My name's Niles Talbot. I've been the executioner in this state for the last 12 years.
Now, the similarities to the modern-day dark hero Dexter are very real, with the exception of the fact that Niles is far less conservative. Perhaps this episode is a premonition for Dexter's eventual demise. I would give this 4 skeletons out of a crypt, and I'm not alone on this. Many people consider this to be the best episode of Tales of the Crypt due to its fantastic acting and script.
It's all a big food chain. We eat shit and shit eats us. They can me for my job because they're afraid of me. They're afraid of death. They don't see it's all around them. It's a disease. You eat it, you drink it, you breathe it, you fuck it. We're all pregnant with it. It's growing inside all of us.
Like them, over there. You see those 2 junkies? Pitiful bastards, ain't they?
I'll tell you something, though. In a way, I respect them. They're honest. They spend all the money they can get just to shoot a little death into their arms.
On the next Crypt Cast, we will discuss the episode titled And All Through the House. Now, if you're looking to watch this, the best way to go about it is to actually go out and purchase the DVDs. I found some higher priced items on the net. There was one set there for nearly $280, which is what I believed I paid. I've just come across a website here called EasyDVDsmart.com, where it's listed for $66.99. It doesn't get much better than that. Until next crime, sleep tight, kiddies.